like to tell you about my new book. It's a very light-hearted crime novel set in South Australia, and it uses the art scene and high-tech industry as a backdrop. So this book, An Artful Remedy, will be published on the 1st of December 2015 in time for Christmas. Here's a copy of the paperback. This is actually the first off the press as a proof copy. There's the front cover and the back cover. It'll also be available as an e-book, and details of the ISBN numbers are at the end of this video. I wanted to tell a good yarn, a story that unfolds in such a way that it has you on the edge of your seat wondering what happens next and how it can all possibly turn out. One of the inspirations behind it is the idea that we're all capable of extreme actions if we're pushed beyond our personal limits, even criminal acts if the stakes are high enough. None of us are entirely good or bad. We're amalgams of both of those, and it's our choices, our personal choices that we make, that determine how we affect the people around us and how we're ultimately judged. The way I've written the story is that none of the characters are particularly easy to classify. The important thing was that I hope you can relate to them all and understand that in the same circumstances you might do something similar to the things that they do. Like any good page turner, momentum builds and tension builds throughout the story. And, like any good yarn, it has an ending that provides closure and leaves you feeling satisfied. Adelaide's a wonderful place to live and work, particularly the way the city centre's been developing its arts and design subcultures. It's a fabulous setting for this sort of novel. In my story, I try to portray the pleasures of ordinary Adelaide life as a backdrop to all of the shenanigans that go on. I really like the idea of learning something from a book, so even though a story may be fictional and all the characters are made up, if you can learn something from it, I think that's a real bonus. So I researched the technology and tried to make those parts of the story that relate to high technology as realistic and as understandable as possible. And I researched art history. Parts of the story are based on real events that took place in World War II. And part of the story talks about the art techniques used by Vincent van Gogh. I hope that what I've told you about An Artful Remedy whets your appetite and that you'll rush out and buy a copy. And I hope you enjoy reading it so much that you'll keep an eye open for all my future books. Thanks for watching the video, and bye for now.